Hi everyone, welcome to Season 13 of Mamemeister's High Score Kerfuffle. For anyone new who's not seen this before, this is a bi-weekly arcade game high score challenge where everyone competes for the highest score. Points are awarded for places, and then summed up over a 10-game season. For anyone taking part, scores can be submitted basically by getting a score to me, in any way that makes sense. It could be a comment in this video, it could be a direct message on Instagram, or what most people do, a submission on the Mamemeister Discord server. Games are released on the Wednesday at midday, and we play until 8 PM on the Tuesday 2 weeks later. We play using a single credit, using the ROM and rules that we specified in the video. Continues or save states aren't allowed, but autofire or pausing is fine. I don't want anyone getting an RSI or missing a toilet break on some of the longer games. It's very much preferred to submit a screenshot or a video of your run, but non-essential, especially if you are unlikely to be placing highly. The main thing though is for everyone to have a good time, with a bit of healthy competition. So for our last season, it was Graham 10 Shearers who took the victory, after a series of high place finishes. Traditionally, we do a champion's choice between the seasons, and Graham graciously donated that choice to Paul. Paul's choice was Dead Connection by Tato, so let's take a look and see how people got on with that one. So scores were fairly close, reflecting that the difficulty ramps up quite quickly. We had 11 scores, with Tani down in 11th with 24,000, Ian in 10th with 32,000, I'm down in 9th with 34,000, and then Sort Your Pasta with his first submission to the competition, looking forward to seeing some scores from him this season. And then in 7th we got last season's second place player, and that's Blue Yak. In 6th is Colin with 46,000, a little bit ahead of Blue Yak. In 5th is Milthy with 49,000. 4th, a return from BL85 Gamer with 50,000. In 3rd, our chooser of the game, Paul. Then in 2nd, Retro Arcade Challenge, done well to just get ahead of Paul with 57,000. And then our winner of the Champion's Choice is a return from Mark. Mark's been out for a few seasons, but it's nice to have him return. Looking forward to seeing him play a few games this season. So with that wraps up Season 12. So let's now move on to Season 13 and see what our first game will be. So thanks to everyone who put a game submission in. I've got 18 here. I only want one game per slot, so that's 18 unique games. So for our first game of the season, let's set things going and see what we get. Okay, slowing down. Oh, it's not going to be Uncle Pooh. Okay, cool. So choice from Robert. So it's Bosconian. I think this is a shmup of some sort. I'm not that familiar with it, so I'll go look it up, make a video, and be back in a sec. So our first game of Season 13 is Bosconian, released by Namco in 1981. It's a multi-directional shooter, where you can scroll the screen in whatever direction you're facing. Your shot also goes forward and behind you, and the aim of the game is to basically destroy as much as you can, racking up points as you go. It's definitely a classic that I've heard of, but just one I've never played, so I'm looking forward to giving this a go. I think it's probably on Mister, which is great. We'll be using the new version, which is Bosco.zip, and default settings as usual. For our games for next time, Robert's choice will obviously be removed from the board, and anyone who plays in this round will have their choice added to the wheel again. Unless you want to change it, just let me know. Anyone new, or who hasn't got a game on the board, just send me your choice, and I'll add it to the wheel. Our winner of Bosconian will get an additional game on the wheel. If it's getting close to that Tuesday deadline, and you think you might have a chance of winning, just send me your game, just in case, so I can make the next episode that evening. So I hope you'll enjoy playing a bit of Bosconian. It's nice to have an arcade classic, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks with the scores. See you then.